Hi, it's Stephen here from Son of a Nation Wave, and this is day 22 of the September daily draws. So as we start a new week, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Mystic Palette Tarot Muted Edition, followed by an Oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Mabon Oracle. So let's use our first card and get the reading underway. And of course, today is in fact Mabon. It's the autumn equinox. So have Mabon blessings to anyone that celebrate that. And the message behind the autumn equinox is the balance between light and dark, equal light and day. And then from now on, the days get shorter and the nights get longer as we head towards winter, of course. So we're entering to the darker half of the year. So let's see what message we get. And we'll go there. This is the Seven of Wands. To me, this is about defending our position, defending the growth that we've got, standing our ground, in the assurance that we are in a better place, that we have almost leveled up. And these ones that may be challenging him up here, he's far higher. They may be trying to intimidate and to undermine his confidence. But if he realizes his position, that he's out of their reach, then they're not going to be of any, they can't reach him. They may just be making a lot of noise, but he's in a better position, and he just needs to stay there and continue doing what he's doing. And the same way, sometimes we'll have voices that will come at us, that clamor, make a lot of noise, that may be contrary to what we're doing. And we must be careful to stand our ground and not to let those voices undermine our confidence. That's what I believe that this is saying. It's to stay in the position that we're in. We've gotten to the position we're at through effort, through trusting in ourselves and in what we're doing and into the universe and the energy that we're working with and the people that help us. But ultimately, we're trusting in our own journey. We're trusting in our belief in what we're doing and that what we're doing is right. So we're not going to be put off by anything coming to try and bring us down from that position. No, we stay there with confidence, not arrogance, but confidence and conviction in what we're doing. And sooner or later, the futility of the opposition to that will become clear to those, I would say, and it will pass. But the moment we start to give into it and lose our confidence, then we may fall a few steps and become nearer within reach. So to me, the position of our self-belief is what will sustain us. We need to believe in ourselves more, perhaps. Some of us, I know I do. We are where we're at because of the successes we've had. And yes, and the lessons we've learned from mistakes we've made. We're not perfect, but we have grown. And we need to be thankful and celebrate the heights to which we have grown. And that will sustain us for anything. So let's stand our ground. Sometimes, when we're making progress, the only person that can bring us down is ourselves. And I think it may appear, if we give in to the doubts, because some of this may come from within us at the lower parts of our nature. It needn't be from others. It can be from others, but it could be from ourselves. It's from our things from within us, from lower in our lower being, where we need to listen to our higher selves. And, it could be those doubts and fears that try and bring us back down to where we were before we grew. And sometimes the only person that can bring us down is ourselves sometimes. And that's what we must be careful of. So stand your ground is the message. Believe in yourself. Don't self-sabotage because you get into certain heights of growth that becoming sometimes some people, when we reach a certain height of growth and success, it can get a bit, it gets to us a bit, and we say, oh, we're not used to it, and it becomes unfamiliar, and we're not used to this kind of growth and success, and it's almost as if we can't handle it, and we want to go back to where we were before, because although it wasn't as good, it was familiar, and it wasn't so difficult to deal with in our heads. So there's that temptation to resist. So let's stand our ground, which is the key message for this card that I often get for this card. We can continue. The more we continue and persist and persevere, we'll get to where we want to be. And of course, the next card is the Eight of Wands, which is about momentum and movement. If we just stick and stand our ground, we'll break through and get to that momentum and that drive that will carry us and give us a bit of a push, but only if we stand our ground first and push through this sort of encounter. And that, I believe, is the message of the Seven of Wands. So let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Harvest Moon. Look at that. I love that card. That card's amazing. The moon phases. You've got a moon here. You've got you got the dark harvest. You've got a bit of the harvest here. Slow your heart and move to slow your heart, not show your heart, isn't it? Slow your heart and move gently into the coming of self. Sometimes when we're experiencing these times, we can panic, or we react on impulse. We get a reflex action. Stand your ground. Before that, I could say, keep calm and stand your ground. Slow your heart to me means take a breath. Don't do anything quick. Don't do anything rash. You're in a good position. Your position is safe. But if you act impulsively, you may put yourself in danger more than what you perceive at the present. What you may be perceiving is not really true danger, and you should stand your ground. But you need to keep calm, keep a cool head, and move gently. Don't do anything to, stand your ground, but do it calmly. It's like almost just continue what you're doing is by standing your ground. Don't yield anything. Don't aggressively try to push forward into anything. Just keep going as you're going. And you move gently into the coming of self. You'll come into what you're supposed to be. You'll come into that, who you are and where you've gotten to, where you've grown to, and that will be the key. And that's what will bring you the momentum of the Eight of Wands next. So the key words here to me are keep calm and stand your ground, and you'll get there. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 23. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye bye.